I would like to begin by clearing up a misconception that the majority of you likely have right now. Now, it should be pretty evident in my first few speeches that I really like math. But you're all probably thinking that I'm good at math, or at least I know a lot more mathematics than you do. No, I'm virtually at the same exact spot as each and every one of you in this room, at the very beginning of mathematical understanding. And I'm content knowing that this is where I will always stay. The main point that I want you all to really get out of this speech is to come away with knowing that you are all capable of learning and achieving at any math level. I also want you to realize that there's a huge myth that has halted authentic learning in school, and that is that learning needs to stop being fun by a certain age. Joe Bowler, who wrote this book here, Mathematical Mindset, says that there's a very damaging myth that some people are born with a math brain and some are not. This has been resoundingly disproved by research. But yet there are many, many people that still believe this. She stresses how important it is that students develop growth mindsets, believing that they can learn anything. And the more work they do, the smarter they get. So let's just say that we actually believe this. I'm not even sure I do, but let's say we believe all this research being done. And, well, why would we want to learn high levels of math? I mean, math is boring, right? I'd like to read you the introduction from Sunil Singh's lovely book, Pie of Life, The Hidden Happiness of Mathematics. We are born to be happy. Childhood, for the obvious reasons of endless play and laughter, will always be our most natural vessel for happiness. It is a gift. We get it for free. But in some cruel twist of fate, the conclusion of childhood marks the onset of one of the most unnecessary journeys in so many lives. This would be the slow death march to education's desert, mathematics. I mean, kids are excited to learn and explore, but something tragic happens to so many of us as we get to school. This brings me to the idea of assessments or tests and grading. So typically in a math class, what happens? A teacher will explain some topic, and then shortly after, maybe a week or two, students are given a quiz or a test. And if they make mistakes or they do poorly, then it affects their final grade. Well, the ultimate growth mindset message is that any assignment, quiz, or test should be able to be resubmitted by students. Being a good mathematician has nothing to do with speed or how fast you understand something. No, speed is irrelevant to being good at math. It takes time and mistakes to really understand a math concept deeply. Somebody who is really behind this idea of a growth mindset and that students should be able to retake tests is another ambassador to the Build Math Project, Matthew Bayranovich. And he also wrote a book that was just released called Teach Math Like This, Not Like That. He also runs a website called Math with Matthew, and he makes a lot of music videos. One of his former students, this girl right here actually, created a song recently that's really about this idea of a growth mindset. I can give you just a really quick peek of this song. Here we go. All right. So, all mathematics even the most rigorous proofs, is rooted in endless play and joyful struggle. Joyful struggle. In mathematics, this is not an oxymoron. Now, it saddens me that I'm starting to run out of time. But I'm going to give you all a handout that has many links on it to help you start seeing math in a whole new light. But I've also included links to the exploding dots experience, which will really revolutionize really everything you ever, think about math and make you understand concepts clearer than you ever could have imagined. If one word could really describe exploding dots, maybe it's kapow. I'm going to leave with a quote from the man behind Exploding Dots, and also the guy that sent me this shirt as a gift, James Stanton. Math is the beautiful, rich, joyful, playful, surprising, frustrating, humbling, and creative art. It speaks to something transcendental. It is worthy of much exploration and examination because it is intrinsically beautiful. Nothing more to say. Why play the violin? Because it is beautiful. Why engage in mathematics? Because it too is beautiful.